Okay. Welcome back to another episode on Suggz TV.
Hi, my name is Suggz. I like to rap and I kill a door. Other bitches ain't fucking with me, I'm the best. Yeah, tell them knock it off. Got your bitch in my phone, won't leave me alone. Said she wanna top it off. Wanna fuck with a real nigga? I'm a girl, man. You must be pissed off. I'm back, Trini rap queen. I really am the illest. Every door is on the floor. Every time I'm spitting, she said she wanna eat me up, cause I'm so finger licking. I told her, ask go get your mans, bitch. Who the fuck you kidding? I'm about the
Okay, guys. So I don't even know. First thing first, well, introduce yourself, right? That is the main thing. And drop all your Instagram and social media handles one time. Talk about it on the screen.
Hi everybody, I'm Pine, aka the original _ Pine Apple. Hi everybody, I'm Cece. My Instagram is _that_pretty_boss.
Hey. My name is Colleen. My Instagram is _that_Carls.
Okay, so I started off with the studs and them. So tell me, what is all your type in studs? Whoever want to talk first. They're really getting on shy with this fucking phone, boy.
Alright, so I don't really have a type per se. Give me them studs, yeah. But I also occasionally like my femmes. You know, switch it up a little bit.
Right.
Vibes. Just vibes.
That's your type, vibes?
Yeah.
Any fucking
Once I connect to you, none that what the reds all lie, you know. Could be a little light skin, but no lie, none that with the reds. The dark is though.
Yeah, you know you like them black.
Fuck you.
For real. Black as fuck.
I don't care. I like my reds, but I like a sweet looking stud. But at the same time, I don't really have a type, you know. It's as she say vibes. So once we connect to a certain point, then yeah.
Oh my god, you just in the corner they agree. My assistant in the corner, they come back and say hi to the vlog there. Hi everybody. Okay, so what was all your worst experience with that stud?
My worst experience is with my ex. Very given very much delusional. And with that being said, that is the worst type of relationship to be in, when somebody delusional and
Delusional in one way though.
every way possible. Psycho. Every way possible, and somebody who manipulative at the same time. That just a real fuck up. But yeah.
My worst experience with a stud basically was how in the relationship and the problems to reach on social media. That was a no for me, especially being a business person.
Right.
You know, that was kind of a for me. So yeah, they don't have nothing that you can't expect from a stud. It's all kind of thing is the real thing. Horn, it's be a lot, but put all in a nutshell. Embarrassment. Oh gosh, it's a different. Oh gosh, it's a different levels to the shit. Like for real. Like
okay. But why I feel like all your love to social media though?
We touching the surface. We just going outside and touch some grass, and that is all.
Okay.
We touching the surface.
Go ahead.
I agree with Carls. I agree with Carls. Oh gosh. You know, the social media thing, that was my worst experience. Yeah, that's failure. My ex. She was real childish at that point. You know, like she used to do things to get to somebody else, and I was real childish. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't beyond now. That was my worst experience, I believe.
Okay, so I feel like in the previous video, the studs was basically saying like all your femmes, all you can't make up all your man all you want. If all you want a man, if all you want a woman. Oh fuck! I'm an So what I have to no. What I have to say what I do?
About the femmes or bisexual girls here?
You talk about anything. It doesn't matter. Or they can touch on anything though.
Alright, so
Why bisexual girls does be like can't make up all their mind?
You know, I don't like no man.
Oh yeah, and it by yourself, yeah. Cause God, you don't like no man neither, you know. So you the last man standing here. You had a fucking vouch for bisexual females. Let me see the remote.
I can answer for the bisexual females. I can answer for myself.
right.
You understand? I believe, not for everybody, but speaking for myself, it does just have sometimes, it might just have this one person that you might connect with.
A man?
Yeah. just one person, not all the men.
Like, what about them? That it wasn't getting with a girl.
It's not matter where I wasn't getting with a girl. It just, as I say, just connect with the person. That's just my answer.
That was your experience?
Yeah, well.
Okay, so what is like being, a full-blown lesbian? Like no nigga ever was.
Fun. Fun. It's fun.
So you ever feel like you was ever tempted to fuck with niggas at any time?
Yeah, oh gosh. School is, you're growing up. At some point in time, oh gosh, if you come from a Caribbean household, you know your mother and your father don't want that. Right. They're not on that. They're pleading the blood of Jesus on you. Right. And at some point in time, you want to fit in. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to, kind of be the outcast. So you would do things so nobody would not really try to project that kind of energy onto you. So, you feel peer pressure in a sense to, like, do the right thing on behalf of others. Mm-hmm. So, that is where that aspect would come in. And then when you reach a certain age, you start to live your life. And just live your life. That kind of way. You realize this is where, you realize this is what you want. And you put your mind to that. And at that point in time, you just say, you don't really care what nobody else around you had to say. You don't care who disown you. You don't care who cut you off. This is the life that you want to live. And you just live that life and you push through. And that was just basically I could talk for myself. That was my experience, So at that point in time when I felt as though I needed to fit in, that's where the niggas would have come, into play. But from the time I realized I know now, who know me? No long time I love pussy. long time. So who know? No, get with the program. That's just how it is.
Alright, so all you feel like all you would go to the full 9 yards to marry a woman, be with a woman forever.
Yeah.
Like hatching with a woman and
of course. Yes.
Serious? But all you feel like all you could like have a full life with a man? Like to that extent?
Nah.
So it's just for the while? Which one do you prefer though? Well, other than Carlin? Because Carlin kind of just like me here. So how does end up in them predicament with man? How you end up there?
I don't know.
Yeah, how you end up there?
Me I know. Yeah, how you end up there? Fine.
I end up there.
Hey, come on.
I end up there because feelings get involved and hearts got broken. So my revenge was that. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, but circumstances, things happen not how I expected to go. But I must say I'm grateful for my picnic. Right? So that is the only good outcome of it. But yeah.
You feel like you'll do that shit again?
Definitely not.
Yeah, don't do that shit. Definitely. That was dumb as hell. Yeah. Them niggas don't fucking love all you for real love. Them don't love all you for real love. Them fucking terrible. Alright, how will you feel about studs being good with the exes?
Studs are just like
anybody in general be in a relationship, but yeah, we talking about lesbians though. We talking about the fucking niggas right now. Nobody trying to hear that shit.
Well, for me, it depends, I don't have a problem with it, but it all depends, you understand? gotta have a little boundaries in certain things.
Right.
But other than that, I don't have a problem.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's that for me.
How you feel? How you feel, Pine? How you feel?
I disagree.
Hold on. You still is me caught up. They fucking talking like what the fuck? Yeah, you could never tell me.
I don't be caught up, them not be. Anyways,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
okay, let me say she to a certain point, right? So like for me, I find if it is me and my ex never done on bad terms and we had a communication, yeah, normal as she say boundaries.
Right.
So once I have boundaries, I go allow it. Yeah.
Okay. Talk to my girls.
Well, to sum it up, it comes with maturity. That's like the first thing. First thing is maturity. Like, if it is, as they just said, if we are on good terms, then I don't see no reason for us to not communicate or be on good terms.
Right.
But there's some point within that boundary line. If it is already established that we have any boundaries, and even though we have boundaries, your partner still not comfortable, then it goes to my partner. If my partner not comfortable, even though we have boundaries, outside of my relationship, if I see you walking on the road, if you say hail me, I hail you, cool.
Right.
Outside of that, if my partner don't want us to communicate like that, we just don't communicate like that. But if my partner and I on a certain level of maturity and I know for a fact that it's nothing there, then I don't see no problem because me and my ex good. Me and one of my ex them real. Like,
So you good with them being good with them exes too?
yeah, if it is your setting the boundaries, then fine. But if it is your ex had no respect, no about me,
Right.
no about us as a unit, and don't care, brawling badness, girl. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you, and I don't want you to have nothing to do with them. That's just it. And I just find like all it was the past was the future. Yeah, you know that kind of way. It's understandable. Makes sense. No, come on, you have to be real. You have to be real.
Clock that. Clock fucking that. Clock it. She's speaking some facts, man. I need to take a little learning, you know.
I feel like Carly had a command mentor them, but especially fucking she's the wild card in the fucking team though. Nah, like big man thing though.
First and foremost, I have sense. I get together.
So what does
You know.
Sometimes you just act like you don't.
I just get caught up. You know. I just get caught up.
You want to best about old Hannah Montana?
Just get caught up. As she now say, right? There's a level of maturity. You understand? And my ex, she mature to a point. She real childish, but she mature but to a point. You understand? Well, no, she respect my relationship. No.
Which relationship though?
You understand? Yeah, together. Anyways, she respect my relationship now, but before, when we know, because we was now breaking off, you understand? And
So you feel like you won't go back there?
nah, I wouldn't go back there. No, I wouldn't go back there. Nah, you mad or nah? There's toxicity. That's the word, ain't? Yeah, right. Too much toxicity and immaturity. I don't know.
All of this type to that's no. I'm start over. All this type of bitches that were like, which one am I gonna watch him? I'm gonna watch him like, take your time, sweetie. I fucking weak. You're getting Christian right now, right? Yeah, all these type of bitches that sit all their studs though, because any video them was saying how them bitches just slap them and thing, or just be fighting studs.
Yes.
No fucking way. Why though?
When you talk shit
That's not still
and it piss me off, correct, darling?
Oh,
It is. When I talk some, I doesn't be under violence thing at all. I don't. But there are times where, like, I would just slip and, you know, you might get a lash. We wouldn't fight though. I know the fighting thing, but if you're talking shit and you know to your...
The phone ringing.
if we talking, right, and we having a conversation or whatever, and you start to talk shit, and you know to yourself you're talking shit, then you're looking for me to hit you because I don't understand.
That is not the right thing to do.
It isn't, but sometimes it has just slip out. Nah, you can't beat my ass.
Why?
You mad at what? Well, alright, we would fight, but I don't promote it.
You promoting it right now.
No. Alright. You know, say if you're so you want me to take legs? I'm not going and take legs.
Because I talking shit. We are hitting the floor. Colin, talk some sense. Hand past that Kazi phone. Yeah, Colin, talk some sense in the fucking shit, dog. Colin is the most mature one in this fucking thing, dog.
I would put it, right. It have instances where you end up in a situation with your partner and it boils down to a conflict where both parties don't agree, right? Like we just say, for instance, like we just say I catch you in the act, I know what you do already. Mind you, I would not ask a question if I don't know what you do. If I ask you about it, it's because I already know or I have some kind of knowledge of what really happening. So I'd ask you about it. And obviously, if it is I asking you about it, that means I already know the truth.
Right.
And for me, time I already know the truth and I ask you about it and you lie about the truth, obviously I'd feel triggered in a sense. And that's where females would feel like you're lying to me. Bap. Yeah, which is not right. Sure. But here what happens. So I'm speaking from my perspective. I have been in abusive relationship prior to.
With our girl?
Yeah. We're not going there. We're touching the surface. Just remember, we're just outside touching grass. Right? And from that relationship, it started off being a one-sided thing where you alone would get lash. And then I would go on to, fuck it, I'm ready to defend myself. So in the back of your head, you're in defense mode at all times because you don't know what are coming with. You understand? So now, after the relationship all it done, you're moving on to another relationship with that sense of toxicity. For me, time you feel like it's let me hit you before you could come at me because that's where I'm accustomed to. Right? That's where I'm accustomed to getting tight. That's where I'm accustomed to. Right? Like we just say that's where I'm accustomed to. So you feel like the lion, you know when you and an ex used to have it out. The first reaction is to lash, however. So automatically in the back of your head, you want to start it before it even starts. So you had the upper hand, however maybe the case is. Not saying that it's right, but you would leave your past relationship and go into the new one doing that, and it's toxic. And at some point, the person don't be on that. So that's when you had to sit down and do a self-evaluation and be very much self-aware and say, you know what, this person never come at me that way, so it's not right for me to come at them that way. So the only how I would say, well, any kind of violence in a relationship is if the person lashing you first and you really have to defend yourself, then fine. But then it shouldn't have it to reach that point where you have to defend yourself against somebody that actually quote unquote love you. So for me, time it start like that, it don't make no sense. It don't hurt your skin getting bruised, it don't hurt your peace, it don't hurt your just leave. And I just and for me, time I start to think like that. Moving forward, I just say, you know what? If it is nobody never come around me with them kind of thing, I don't have no reason to come around them with that kind of thing. Because not everybody does be on that action thing, and you hit somebody bad that you don't know what you could do them. So moving forward, I just say, Carlene, when somebody in coming around you with that kind of vibes, you don't have no reason to hit nobody churn, girl. Right. You understand? No matter how mad it is, walk away, dog. For real. No matter how vexed it is, just walk away. And that is a hard thing coming from me because I
that walk away. Walk away.
In this case, I wasn't the one hitting first. You understand? It was the other way around. So them hit first and I defend myself and I take no lash on nobody. And everybody know me, I is not no fighter. I is the most nice person ever. I'm not a fighter, but since I was with my ex, I become a fighter. Because, I mean, you have to defend yourself. You can't just be a bubbly. And it's not no bubbly, so I defended myself. I hit him back too. Yeah.
But what you think about the violence?
No, well, she don't speak on everything there already, you know, so I don't need to touch on nothing again.
One time, the counselor one time. You understand? The preacher.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, how all you feel about touch me not studs on them? Boys, all you? All you can be without touch me not.
I can't deal with that. I'm so sorry. I real sorry. I had the handsy pansy. You understand? I want to touch. I need to feel. And then when we intimate, I need to get my own pleasure too. You understand? You understand? You ain't go understand, you know. But you understand? No, seriously saying I cannot be with somebody who is touching me not. I'm not sorry.
Why?
I really because
what's the problem?
What you mean?
To them, dog, you just getting pleasure all the time.
But how that pleasing me all the time? I need to, you know. Hello, that's why I'm saying.
Why you need to be with a man?
Because when you're with a man, them just do everything. What the hell? Not so?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Other than the other than the you know the, other than the you know other than the what Valiant say go baby go down. Other than that, what else we just do? Well, anyways, we talking about the touch me not. As I say, I cannot be with somebody who is a touch me not. I need to touch. I need to feel. You understand? That is my vice. That what I like. Matter of fact, that what I love. Come on.
I feel like when I get accustomed, like majority of relationships, they are touch me studs. When I get touch me not, it's like no, I need to yeah, as you say, that is my pleasure too. Like you know.
What let's get out of that though as femmes, because studs are different though. Where's the pleasure for you?
Passing to counselor.
I don't really I don't feel like I could deal with a touch me not, but at the same time I think I could respect them. Why? The reason why I say I could respect them is because they don't know what people endure in the past before they meet you. It's our reasons why females wouldn't want other females or anybody in general to touch them. It don't have to do nothing with the sexuality. It don't have nothing to do with what they like. It's just that people have PTSD in real life, dog, and people just remember certain things that throw them off completely and just don't want nobody to touch them. So I could understand that, and I respect you, but just not with me. Because I would want somebody that I could touch. If it is, we end up in a situation where you want to gradually learn to open up to me, then I'd respect that and we would gradually work on you opening up to me. But I have to get some pussy. Like, no joke. I will crash out. I don't know, like, no. I can't do you just...
Or whatever, like strapper stud though.
Mm-hmm.
You strapper stud?
No, but that would be something.
Yeah.
You ever strapper stud before? Oh, fucking lying.
I never.
I don't believe that.
For real?
You would do that?
I would do that.
I fucking do that shit.
But
You strapper stud?
Not yet.
You want to?
Of course. I want to experience it.
yes, what happened to that? Hey, I don't remember if a woman loving woman relationship.
I just want to experience it.
See, you all stud bend in the back for a fucking dildo.
Back for a suck.
Yes.
Mm.
Who bend in the back for a second? Who watching the back to get a pussy?
Always these boundaries thing with these relationships. If it's woman loving woman, if it's a woman loving
I don't understand. I really don't understand. What you mean?
That is fucking nastiness though. What bend over? No. Listen.
Don't understand. Yeah. Clock it.
You can never fucking ask my back.
You will let me know how you feel after.
Dog, why?
Well, I don't get your back then.
You want to be a starfish?
That's why I saying. You just want to
You
lie.
can't arch my fucking back to eat me out.
Why?
That is too much.
So we could arch your back, but you can't arch yours.
You have to arch your fucking back.
But that's the thing.
Oh God!
And when the people, Then when people outside of the community, what studs and say they want to be a man, all of this
All of us get vexed. But how? Yeah.
They're
Yeah, they're not ready. No, they're not ready. You're really.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, man, bend in the back farm, suck, but suck. I too am young for this.
Dog, no. Pause. So you comfortable seeing your stud arching she back, dog?
Yes.
To eat she pussy, though?
Yes.
Why, though? Why had to do all of that?
We slapping it up too.
Yeah, why not? Some people not comfortable with the strapping thing. Okay, I can understand.
Yeah,
that,
if you're not now, you're not
comfortable
now.
with that, because remember it's a process, eh? Start just
For
go your
real.
own thing, eh? Start because it's coming
For
out.
real.
It's the men clothes, it's your own thing. Like,
Only if you would
thing,
allow
but
me to. If not,
So to see your stud in a back shot position, turning you on.
what you mean?
not, this is
Nigga.
You wash it to like ride your fingers and thing that the level all they going.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I do that with Megan though.
Oh, fuck.
But in damn time, when I do that with Megan, I was a femme. Megan, come. Don't be shy. Come inside right now. Yeah. Come. So you see, at that point in time, when Megan had me, you know, jump splitting on the fingers and stuff like that, I was a femme. So I would have done certain things. I was more feminine, you know, that kind of way. I felt comfortable in that aspect of Megan. I won't say interfere, that sounds like rape. But she started, you know, do certain things when I was more feminine, right? So I never asked my back. I think I did ask my back too. I can't remember.
If you would do that as a femme, arch your back as a femme.
Yeah, but I feel like now that I'm more like this, it's hard for me to just arch my back just like that. I know, but I just feel like I feel different now.
You just need.
Is she mine?
It's a mind thing.
thing.
It's a mind thing.
Anytime, get together with your mind, you know, and loosen up a little bit.
And I feel femmes just put too much pressure on studs too, eh?
They do.
That's it.
Because as some femmes just expect the studs to be man.
Correct.
And I can
Yeah,
understand
true.
that. They just put too much pressure on these studs. Like
No,
they want,
I know why
they
you
want
do
them to
know,
always
man.
do this. It's supposed to be as a woman loving woman relationship. We're supposed to be able to split it up, babes, you this. If today or tomorrow I feel to hold it off for my stud, I doing that. I don't have no labels on it because we are both females. But I feel like the reason why studs program their mindset to that kind of, it's because the femmes just kind of pressure down. They feel like they have to be the
Manly,
in the relationship, but that is not me. I'm a very much dominant femme, so I can't.
So you want to bend in my fucking
No,
back?
I like her.
No,
I
want
like
to
the
do-
dominant.
Yeah, like you can get me like this with nails and everything, but if you're ready to bust it open, I'm in it.
Yeah, I
like in it.
Yeah, you call
Talk about in it.
So I have a question for you. Talking about bending over, would you eat ass?
I ate ass already. It was a great experience though. But
Right now, me and Claire,
she ready to hear the fucking
because
thing.
I need to know.
Okay, wait. We want to know how the experience was.
Yeah, like,
Okay, so here this, right? Here this. I'm almost at the water thinking about it. Alright, okay, so first thing first, right? She had a nice ass. It's great, best thing in the world, right? When we know me and thing, she used to be like, I would never let anybody go inside my asshole. And I doing that. I was like, I go eat your ass one day, you know. She's like, you mad or what? I say, I have to. I feel like I need to. I need to experience being in that ass now, boy. You know, that kind of way. You have to feel fulfilled. You ask her me the time that I'm not going to eat it, dog. You deserve to get that ass ate. You don't eat everybody ass, because she was doing the ass I've eat, though.
Right.
You know, I ain't finna put my tongue in nobody ass, so like that. But then, no. Exactly. So when I put my face in she ass, dog, she started fuck back and ting. Real life, real time, it was the best thing ever. I started eating ass every fucking time. We didn't not have sex without eating ass. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, but nobody can eat my ass though. But bitches try to eat my ass already though. You have to stop.
You was really a man, baby.
How was really a man? I feel like I just have boundaries. I just why you want to? It wasn't bad. I just feel like that wasn't really my thing.
Right, and that's okay to
Yeah, and until she didn't give me any warning, she just went straight to my soul. Like, why would you do that? That perfect, dog. Please. Where's that? Who eat us? You eat us?
She asked it.
What she do? Fine, tell me.
You did both.
You did both?
You don't worry, lover. They know. They know.
How it was for you though?
It was good.
How you eat? In what position you eat yes?
We mean no position in a fucking back shot.
She back shot for you?
Yeah.
That's all?
And over, yes. Come on.
She asked.
Mm-hmm.
She had a winning team.
No.
692. Come on.
692? Okay, I feel like the 6'9" not bad, but the arching back is a no for me.
What you mean?
That is just not my thing.
You sucking the pussy and you just, the ass is right there. We end the ass, you know.
Pan, you ever eat us? You ever eat us?
You ever got your ass ate? You like it? You have to think if you like it.
No, listen, this
I don't know
happened
if she
when
like
no,
it.
because it happened under the influence. So
Oh, so you didn't really get a feeling.
yeah, like yeah.
What do you think is the reason why studs don't like other studs?
Okay.
Because that's a serious thing, and like I didn't say it all the time. That's a real good one,
I have a question after that.
Okay, so all you could give me all your opinion based on whatever I say.
Right.
My personal experience, I do not know why that them don't like me in specific, right? Because I don't go wrong, nobody woman.
Right.
So it can't be like, well, I be fucking in a circle. 99% of the studs fucking in a circle, dog. Them sharing girls, dog. Never that. You would never see any bitch I fucking would fuck every stud on the planet. Impossible.
Right.
You know that kind of way. So that is be the reason why them doesn't like other suckers. Always like, well, she fuck my girl, she go wrong my ex and thing, but with Suggz it's never that now way.
Right.
So like when I hear
That
was
was shocking thing, like
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you're picking up bitches now way, you know that kind of way. So them does go wrong. Everybody girl example like we was not talking about just now.
Right.
Me personally, them doesn't like me because they feel like too much bitches like me.
Right.
That is not my motherfucking fault.
Right.
I'm not fucking none of these bitches, you know that kind of way. It's just ladies love Suggz, you know, pretty girl love Suggz, pretty girls love Suggz. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem them have with me, and then people let's have a different perception of me from seeing me on social media. They feel like I on top
Right.
I am fucking that. Well, I know that, but I know. Well, I real people feel like, yeah, she feel like she better than people. I am not at all. And I just simple by myself. I do like to mix up. So that way they doesn't like me because I not gonna and come in a room where everybody is, dog. I want to have my people. Like I have my people, you know, that kind of way. Other than that, I don't want to be in everybody fucking face, dog.
Right.
So that is them problem. Ask a question, Pine.
Why it is that studs feel threatened by their partner to have a stud best friend?
Yeah. I can't relate to it because I have a stud best friend and I don't have any problems.
Okay. So listen to this, right? I can talk for myself.
Right.
I can't talk for other studs. Me personally, I have no problem with other studs like that. If my girlfriend has stud friends, she can have 30 stud friends. Bitches don't faze me at all. I don't think it had no stud better than me.
You have to be sure about yourself.
I don't think it had no stud better than me. And you carry that pussy better than me neither. Never. The way I turn my fingers inside it, girl, you need no time. My only problem is man. That is a day with me.
Yeah.
Studs, I cool with that. You see fucking man,
Right.
man best friend, man cousin,
Anything man related.
fucking man, dog and all that.
Yeah.
You can't have it, dog. But other studs just jealous of other studs, so they will feel intimidated because if I being real, like all my friends, like them man does feel like I own them now, boy. I not on fucking
And
them.
Man have a serious problem.
Yeah. For real.
The studs masculine presenting, but then again know how to treat a lady.
Mhm.
You know, without
So them does be jealous because studs don't really have respect at all. If you give a stud that room to do something with you,
they will run with it.
yeah, even if you have a girlfriend, them don't give a fuck. Them will say, well, you cool with you want your girl, well, let me fuck.
Right. So that's why your girl now, where the femme now, supposed to say, well,
I not
no
on that.
boundaries and whatever, yeah.
Correct. I from a woman now, but
Right.
femmes don't give a fuck neither.
No, not all.
Some right. That's true because it has some femmes right now who have woman and them real dislike me, dog, and them just be telling me she gotta take she fucking time. And if I being real, I don't respect the girl neither.
Right.
Not because of she girl, no, but you see she have a problem with me unnecessarily.
Yeah.
So I not go and fucking respect
make
her.
a problem.
I go and make a problem. I go and show her I can be in she can same way. You know what I'm saying? She back to your normal. That kind of way. Hey, when I shout out to you and yourself, love you, baby.
If you're single, you're single. And
Yeah.
As I just always say, people just choose the wrong person to vex with. Like you in a relationship with that person, you cannot be vexed with the other person. You have to be vexed with your partner because it's she doing shit.
Right. And she encouraging it.
Correct.
Exactly.
And even if it is she not even encouraging it, they will just say they start coming on strong and they're not paying no stop date. You're just leaving it to
You're leaving it.
That's why I just never understand why girls fight over man and girl and thing because
Take it up with your girl.
yeah.
like
These studs, I need to look in the camera. These studs, you know, is you are talking to. You need to take it up with your girl and stop hating me. You understand? That girl just tell me she love me all the time. So do not think I don't have respect for you. She don't have respect for you.
Right.
Come on, King. Lift up your head, dog. Bitches ain't shit for real. How the hell I could really be hugging up your girl in real life? She's letting me hug her up. I'm not fucking raping her. I'll never fucking rape her. I'm not a rapist. Think about it. Yeah. No. It's true. Come on.
It is true.
Them just wanted this like me so bad. I felt it want to eat my pussy low key.
No, like, no, for real.
And I feel so.
It's not the one child that do not know how to
Yeah.
cross, so it's just
I felt them was gonna be my friend too, but just say Suggz, I want to be a friend, so I could say fucking no. You know that kind of way? Just tell me want to be in a group cause when they see you know all these bad bitches here. But you know what I mean? When them see us shaking and we outside having a good time, they say, wait, why I want to be like them anyway?
right.
No. Because it's always be a competition thing now, boy, but all I part I feel like this video gonna be shorter than we want because we talk about too much other things in intermission.
Right.
Why studs always want to be in competition with others?
Because the whatever, as I say, I can't talk for
I feel that
You rest
answer
of them,
that
eh?
she gave prior to
Megan, bring this around for me a little bit.
that as well because I feel
Let's
like
turn
it's
it
a
so for
sense
me.
of style as well.
Yeah,
Everybody have a
boy.
different sense of style.
I feel as well.
And not all the time is because a girl and next start hating and the next start is sometimes mentally and financially they would want to dress a certain type of way and they can't at the point in time, so it's more of a admiring that gradually would turn into a little bit of
hate and
jealousy. You understand? So you can't get them wrong. When
And then there is be fucking ugly too, eh? But all I apartheid. There is be fucking ugly, dog. You can't be fucking dirty and vex with me, dog. Like real, you are fucking dirty. You need to be effective immediately. Like them just feel like them on top.
when they catch yourself, no, they wouldn't say them thing,
When they want to catch yourself, them falling long fucking time calling. Don't do matter. Don't do matter. Them would never catch yourself, dog. Like real, they don't really have nice studs in abundance in Trinidad. It really don't, dog.
Some
Definitely.
females who is like girly girls now who need to be sucked.
You telling me? Yeah. I tell a girl that just the other day, you know. I swear, boy. I tell a girl that just the other day, you need to be a stud. You understand?
Like you know, you can pull off both. I did the stud shit, I did the girly shit. Right, you can pull off both, but it's somebody who just can't do both. Like you're born to be a stud. Like you can never be anything else.
And the real feel like they could do both, but they really can't. Like how old they tell all their parents all they was a lesbian? Talk quick.
My mother figured out on she own
How she figure it out?
messages. And at that time I leave my Instagram login on she phone and she went through the chats and we had a talk after that.
And she was
no.
I thought she was gonna say when she was cool, the way she tell the story, I thought she was gonna say when she mother was like normal. What I was talking about. She go with it now?
No.
Still?
Mother don't like that girls on girls thing. She fine. Well, she fine. If you like girls, one shouldn't be dressed up as a male and one shouldn't be dressed up as a girl. She fine. If you like girls, femme and femme. That is what she fine. So she, you know, she kinda just don't like that, and then because I saw this girl, she don't like make it. Yeah.
And how you feel about that though? That she not liking her?
I mean, it's not for she to like, it's for me to like. I mean, that is my mother. I would respect her, you know. I wouldn't like push that energy around her, but at the same time, she had to understand where I come from and the reasons that lead up to me liking girls, which we never had a conversation about, but we would soon. But at the same time, she have to understand my point of view as to why I like girls and yeah.
Okay. Alright, tell your parents found out and how do you react?
Well, I actually came out to my mother when I was 13. So she dropped a bomb on me, and then I felt as though like I needed to drop a bomb on her at the point in time because the bomb that she dropped on me was kind of hurtful. So I just felt as though in that time span or in that instant I needed to drop a bomb, and that was the bomb. And I told her, I said, well, yeah, that is it. But prior to, I used to play football and thing, and I was actually a stud. Like I was a tomboy. I had a fade. Everything, like I had no hair behind my head, my hair was always natural, always out, everything. I used to play football heavy, and she thought because of the people that I used to lie my wrong, there was influence in that, but it was not that. You understand? That's just how I was feeling. Nobody ever come around me, and never happened. Nothing traumatic ever happened to me to make me feel to one. No, that was just how I was feeling at that point in time when I wanted to express myself, and I could not because I was under my mother's supervision and her roof. So after I told her that, she made it clear to me that is not a God of God. That is not of God. She don't accept it. She will never accept it. Stuff like that, and I was cool with that. But living under her roof, I had to respect that. But even though I was living under her roof, all the girls who I bring home was my friends. No, that was my girlfriends. That was my girlfriends. And she knew that, but in the back of her head, she was kind of living in denial. And then when I reached 18, like, she couldn't contain it no more. People started to meet you and tell she, well, you know, I see Khalid moving on Gandhi with a girl who looking like a boy and what happened. And the embarrassment started to fuel a little hatred. And then the hatred come into, you know, she not wanting that at all. And she was like, yeah, it's 18 and it's time for you to go. So from 18 to 24, I live on my own, handling my own scene. You understand? Me care who cut me off. Because, come on. Me care who cut me off. And I living at me. So, cut me off. And to close it off, all I had to say is live in your truth. Live in your truth. Trust and believe. If that's how you feel comfortable, live in your truth. Don't get no word to dog. Get no word that going through things with other people, really, you know it. You live in your truth, feel comfortable how you feel, and trust me, once you start to function on your own vibes, that peace of mind go come in and you would never believe this is all they was waiting for. So don't give a fuck what people are to say. If you want pussy,
eat pussy, the fuck.
Yeah, that's what you want. Own it, dog. Right. Own it.
Yes, tell me, how it was fair.
Yeah. I was going to school, secondary school.
Mommy, cool now.
And I thought this girl I used to link with, and my mother went to my phone to do something, and the girl messaged me. Dog, the girl messaged me in a bad timing. You understand? My mother see the message, and I had the girl say, "Was love of my life on my phone." You understand? I didn't care because that's what I like. You understand? She go on through the chat. Well, she didn't come to me after she said she didn't come to me. She always, had the thought that feel you like girls, you know.
But living in
And you understand? And then again, now people never tell she anything, but after a while, like, come on, and I tell she. No, man.
And she was cool, huh?
No, to the fuck, you know. Fuck no. Fuck.
Yeah, with that, I honestly feel, in my opinion, I honestly feel like studs, you know, because I've seen these baby studs coming up wearing why I say that, because how
not
them
fucking
coming up
Michelle.
mark every single thing, and them living in the parents' house, no, but I never hear.
Not Michelle, sorry.
No, I just said my point of view. Them living home
Not
them and the mother
Michelle.
close, and I'm talking from experience, I going home by my mother-in-law and sleeping, living with it's me, my ex, my mother-in-law, all of us living in one house.
Serious?
I'm telling you.
But I live in my dream, boy.
Only we, you know.
And now,
Only we,
I
boy.
end up with somebody and the mother, and I need to know your mother. Me and I cannot. I cannot move forward if it is your family don't know about me. I can't. No.
Wow.
Nah, I can't.
Serious?
Nah.
That's true.
So where am I telling?
She had, they had the little prayers. She had the prayers. But she cool now. She cool now.
Serious?
Yeah.
She cool. My mother normal now.
Serious?
You know.
Going on by my mother and say.
I feel like parents just like at this point we can't really tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Adults, so there's adults, so
Yeah, so that's something. It's not that they accept it,
but
They don't like it, though. They encourage it, but there's my child, I'm have to accept it. I don't have to accept it, I have to accept you.
Correct as well. She accept me, man. She accept me. She accept me. Beg up, mommy. I love you, mommy. I tell my mother I love she.
Big up, mom.
Yeah, big up, mommy.
Big up, mom.
Come on. Understand? But all you accept, she accept. If you're not my girlfriend, you can't fucking come over, I know. Sorry. Only the fact that she know I with you, you could come over. If you not with me, don't come in she fucking house, you know. I can't make up no excuse for you to come by me. Because I gonna get no. I can't get no. I telling you, my mother doesn't be on no. She don't be on that at all, man.
Okay.
Sorry, friends.
Well.
I feel this either song was a little more
mature dog and realistic. Yeah, it really was though. The femmes get the studs competition with the realness and the maturity, dog. No disrespect to Kiki and Kibbs and Kenny, love all the same way.
no disrespect.
But the femmes had a more eye-opening point of view. The studs, we just more talk about all kind of different shit, dog. We get to some depth here.
We have a different mindset.
That is why.
You know, they say there's mature faster than men, right? In that instance, let's really get on like man, because
I can't say all of them because I was
some that like you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to maturity, when it comes to maturity, one does mature faster.
Yeah. It's true though.
It don't have to be man alone. It's just.
But I was telling them I feel like I would have liked the femme version more.
Yeah.
Probably because all these bitches too, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like all would I really give it different because we studs have me personally, I fucking feel a love man till they're dead.
Right.
I personally don't trust none of the bitches. Except Carlene. I feel like all they go and fuck niggas till they die.
Right.
All they have to convince me in some kind of way, boy. You have to feel Megan. Yeah. You knew you was talking about it, dog. You trying to tell me you never go and feel faith? Yeah. You just go and live for fingers alone and mouth and strap.
Especially knowing if it is there, there is.
And you already feel faith, so you not gonna feel for a man. Don't fucking lie. Pang.
No.
Yeah, if you get it already, you ain't gonna feel faith.
No, you both feel.
You see what I'm saying?
If you never get like Carlene,
You can't feel faith.
you might feel uncomfortable.
Exactly, because she never experienced it. But all you who experience, man, all you don't feel faith.
No,
Don't do man, no.
never tell. If
No,
it is
but
after
listen.
a while when the makeup. Because remember when I reached 20.
Get she the mic there, Sissy. Get she the mic, go ahead.
I could more than fuck with my child father if I wanted to.
Right.
But I don't. You know, much people feeling like me and my child father fucking and with this and with that. Dog, no. No.
Right.
Like we have a.
a.
No. If I feel for it, who said I call it my child father? But no, I don't feel for it.
See, you was still going to fuck a nigga.
What? No.
Oh,
No.
If it had to happen today, it would be.
I said if I was feeling for it now,
Okay.
he would have been. I
Yeah.
could, but I
you
don't
don't
want
need
to.
it.
I don't need it.
And you can go without that for the rest of your life.
No, but then I'm still young and we still figuring it. So like today,
Yeah.
if I start watch me, if I started in a relationship, right, and I had that prior to, right? So let me just say there was jamming prior to with men or before the transition into being a stud, and then come to me one of these days and say, well, you know, I really still feeling like that is what I want or that I want to go back to. No, don't feel that type of way. If they say that is what I want to go back to, I can't say no. I can't say if it is that I want to go back to. I respect that because all of us still young and we figuring out we still. Some people don't know. I know it have people who all 34 and saying had 3-4 children and now say, well, yeah, boy, I could live in my truth and I feel like I want to be with a female and I was hiding it. I wasn't living my truth. I wasn't living in my truth. And them kind of thing. And then boom, they say, boy, I feel like I want to live for the rest of my life until I die with the body or with the person that I really want to be with. And it may or may not have to be a female or a male. You understand? Because some men who are children and after a while they say, boy, I really want to be. This is not what I want. You understand? And they go with a man. So if it is,
it's true. Yeah.
if it is at some point in the relationship, you feel like, boy, this is not really for me, I cannot hold that against you because you're still figuring out yourself. You understand? Because if I jump up and say I want to,
I'll fucking beat you.
I'm gone. You understand?
I cut in your ass in real
But-
life, dog. So if you're a fucking stud, phone you with a fucking man. How you
No, but like that happened to me already. So that happened to me. So I leave it like go. You go your way, babes.
Dog, yeah,
Go your way.
Yeah, she went through it.
Yeah, that's why I don't
I don't
discriminate.
know.
If it is that is what you want, go ahead.
I fucking discriminating, dog. I discriminate and I don't give a fuck what you say, dog.
If you want to
I
go,
feel
go.
all you go want Megan the must feel fair, dog. Megan we know they go feel
Right.
fake. Megan, I feel like if you never had it, I understand.
Continue.
I feel like all you go feel fate.
No, but I tell you today, when we talk, I say 50-50.
Right.
50 is, I feel like you must think about it. If
You must think about it.
But the next 50 is, you're really just not on that game.
Right. And you want to live your truth.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
But
yeah.
And you feel like that is the girl truth? No, it's fucking not.
50-50.
It's definitely
I
not.
don't think so.
Thank you. You see you?
No.
She's very real at me. That is not she should buy. That
I know it's our female, it's our femmes right now who playing full blown lesbian and take her
real man dog. And I will never fucking trust them
All of
dog.
a sudden there's big lesbians.
Exactly. Real fucking man.
You know, before I used to fear, before I used to fear femmes, you know I fear studs now when with man thing. Before I used to fear femmes, now I fear studs because them studs and them fucking.
Nah, them stars and them is.
Because they were femmes, you can't differentiate. I can't watch you and say, yeah, she's a lesbian. You cannot differentiate, especially with a femme. You can't. It's hard for us.
Somebody and
It's hard for femmes to be in a relationship with femmes because they're going to watch it and be like, we was talking about that. They're going to be like, you.
A girl want to watch you and
I feel like assisting. Yeah,
go
no.
compliment them.
Yeah.
You look nice, sing, thanks, sis, thanks.
Yeah. In reality,
that is not.
I want to get in it.
Yeah, yeah.
In reality.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad dog.
We're out there for the femmes. We live for the femmes.
I live for the femmes too. I live for the femmes too. I might try to start one day, you never know. Nah, I feel like I would just be a femme again though. I wouldn't be a stud and stud. I feel like I would just be a femme former stud. I don't know, experience it. I don't know. Stud and stud? Oh my god.
If it's not a sexy stud,
Yeah, but it has some sexy stud, but no. When we go out in public, though. What fucking party, right? I don't know. That's probably for the experience to see how a stud might do it, you know? How a stud might make me feel. I'll try to be submissive. That would be hard, though. But it might be nice. She might make me feel like a bad bitch. I feel like all my friends was dumb and Megan used to fucking flip me all over the place.
Oh my God.
You know that kind of way? No, because you was the fucking first. As I start? Oh. Well, the girl I with now, she real dumb and dog. Okay. I ain't finna lie. Alright, toilet. Alright, we had to go. We can go stop talk. So, guys, we're gonna get something to eat. I might vlog a little bit anymore. Alright, so we're ending up episode 2 of
Suggz.
Right, Femme Edition. So the 3rd episode will be with the studs and the femmes. We're bringing them back together as one. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be so fucking good. Yeah. So can't wait for that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, and we outside.
I'm about the money, I ain't really about to play with bitches. They sent your bitch to set you up cause niggas know you snitching. I always gotta keep it tough, my trigger finger itching. Fuck around and call you Nemo, niggas know you missing. Shitting on these bitches.